What is going on, guys? Greggles TV. I have the full lineup of cases from Schnail. If you want to pick any of them up, they are linked down below. I have the Flash series, I have the Titan series, we have the Saviour, and then we also have the Venus. Obviously the Venus is probably more dedicated towards females, but it is a very well protected case, and we'll get more into that one later. Let's first check out these cases right here, which are the Saviour cases. These are awesome, guys. First of all, look at the color on this one. So you got like a rainbow color right here. You've got red, and then you also have black. And these cases go currently on Amazon for about 25 bucks. There is a 20% coupon at the time of making this video, and I'm in love with this color right here. I love this kind of like purple and blue, and I don't know, whatever the colors you can see in there, but it looks really, really neat. I'm totally digging those colors and some of the stuff in here. So they have these for all the phones too. So if you want it for, you know, your specific model of Galaxy S20 series, they do have it. So you don't have to worry about that. But this is great. So wireless charging, NFC works with these cases here. So if you want to use Samsung Pay or whatever pay system or any other thing that uses NFC, you can use it. Also, like I said, wireless charging also works. It has a 2.6 millimeter raised lips that reinforce corners, and they provide protection from drops, keeping your phone safe. So all this stuff is raised edges around here, which is going to completely give you protection. Also, it is good up to 12 feet of drop protection on here. And these cases are, you can see, pretty freaking solid at that. So not only do you have all the functionality behind it, but you also get a lot of protection as well. The frame around these cases does consist of an aluminum metal frame. So you can see, obviously, you're gonna get tons of protection. It's super hard too. Like, when you just squeeze that frame, awesome stuff. And the protection for the camera, pretty decent, because of this outer edge here is gonna lift the phone off the, you know, you're sitting in on a desk or something, it's gonna lift it off so that the camera doesn't touch that surface. So I love that. Really awesome protection, awesome colors. I dig the purple, this rainbow colored one the most. Just getting them off and on, this one, I love it because it literally just snaps on. You don't have to take any pieces off. The ports are open, so you have access to that with no flaps or anything. And then last thing about the Saviour series, holding in your hand, it's, you know, somewhat of a bulky case, but it's kind of in the middle, I'd say. It's not the skinniest case, not the most bulky case, but it gives you a ton of protection and doesn't feel like it's gonna slip out of your hand either. Next up, we have the Flash series of case. Now the Flash series is a little bit cheaper. So these ones go for about 15 bucks. Again, there is a 20% coupon, so you can get it even cheaper. They do bend a lot, so if you're looking for the best protection, these will probably be the least amount of protection out of these. But if you don't, you know, drop your phone from high places, then you should be absolutely fine with these. These have a, again, another 0.92 millimeter thin with raised bezels that lift the screen and the camera so that it stays off the surface of that where you're laying it down. So, you know, good protection when you're just laying it down if you're worried about scratching the camera or something while it's laying down. I also like the look of these. This is kind of like a tinted look to it, gunmetal look to it. This has that rainbow color to it, except, you know, once you get to the top around here, it gets more of like a shiny looking metal, even though it's not real metal, it's all plastic. But that is very cool. Cutouts at the bottom, so if you need to access those ports, you definitely can. So overall, I would, you know, someone that's not going to drop their phone a lot, this is a great case for them. Looking for some, you know, scratch protection, again, great for them. And then obviously wireless charging, NFC, all that stuff works with these cases. Next up, we have the Titan series, and this Titan series has a kickstand. Is very rugged with awesome protection on there. You do have to peel off the frame on here when you want to put your phone inside of the case. So to start at that bottom edge, then what you want to do is put this around your phone, and so we should be up right here. Just snap all that in, and then from there just snap it back into the case. Not hard to put on at all, but it is a couple step to get that in there. And there you go. There is a little bit of noise. You know, if I shake it a little, I can hear that kickstand, but remember there's a kickstand there, so if you want to stand it up like that and use your phone, or that way as well, you are able to, which is awesome, to get that double functionality without having to put a pop socket on the back there to do that. You're able to, you know, hold it up and watch it. Tons of protection. Look how deep, hopefully you can see how deep the camera is protected with this case. Absolutely love that. Also, the raised bezel edges, amazing on this. This is definitely the most protective case, but if you're a person that takes their case on and off, it is a two-step process like you saw. This is a beast. This is the one you want if you need a case that has the most protection, and it's literally 19 bucks with a 20% coupon currently on Amazon. Crazy, crazy protection. And also just holding it in your hand, it is seemingly the thickest case holding it in your hand, but you don't feel like you're gonna drop it. It really grips to your hand as well. And then lastly, the Venus case right here. So you got your Venus case. Same thing, you're gonna snap this on to the phone. Just like we did with the last one. And then once it's on, just snap it into this case. And this case works with NFC, wireless charging, wireless power share, all of that stuff. Really good protection. Not the best protection out of all these cases we just looked at, but fairly good protection for the camera. We'll keep it raised up so it's not hitting the surface of the table. The lips, bezels on this, amazing for the protection. The buttons on all these cases, I didn't really mention it because it's pretty much foregone conclusion. All the buttons, when you press these, the power buttons and the volume buttons work absolutely fine on all of the cases from Schnail. You got the cutouts at the bottom. One thing I should show you guys too on that last case, you don't have a flap on here like you normally do on some of these cases. So I actually like it that it doesn't have a flap. So Schnail, 2 thumbs up for you for not having to put a flap on that. But anyways, this case is, you know, pinkish, whatever. So I would feel like it's more for a female, but you know, a guy could definitely rock this, especially in 2020. And now it's got the cutouts at the bottom, and very, very, very well protected. So if you need that, it's going to give you that. So again, if you want to pick up any of these cases, they are linked down below. And I'll just go through them real quick again. Titan case, going to give you the absolute most protection, has a kickstand. You have the Flash case, which is going to be the thinnest of all these cases. Not going to give you the most protection, but it's going to make the phone feel the slimmest. And then you also have these right here, which are going to be the Saviour cases. These offer, you know, amazing protection. They allow you to see the phone. They're easy to put on and take off. And then lastly, you have, again, I would say this was for females, but I guess a guy could rock it. You have the Venus series, which gives you great protection, style, and you know, just overall functionality. So all these cases linked down below. All are very, very reasonably priced. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace.